Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets.
Great to be here.
Today, we've got a fantastic lineup of recent tech news. We're looking at how tech is, well, getting closer to us, physically and digitally, from what Amazon drivers might be wearing, maybe how AI is shaping everything from customer service calls to the ads you see.
It's really weaving into everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's unpack this. Let's kick things off with something that feels, I don't know, futuristic, but it's maybe closer than we think. Amazon diving into augmented reality glasses.
Yeah, it's definitely not just sci-fi anymore. Amazon is reportedly developing 2 sets of AR glasses.
2 sets. Okay.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is they have very different users in mind. The first one, codenamed Jayhawk, that's for consumers.
Right, for us.
For us. Expected maybe late 2026, perhaps early 2027. The goal seems to be less bulky, full-color display in one eye, mic, speakers, a camera, the works.
Integrated, like.
Exactly. Trying to blend that digital info smoothly without grabbing your phone.
Okay, so Jayhawk for the masses. What's the second pair then? You mentioned drivers.
Yes, Amelia. This one's specifically for their delivery drivers. And it could launch much sooner, maybe Q2 2026.
Next year already,
Bah.
potentially. Now, these are expected to be bulkier, but function over form. Right.
Makes sense for work.
Totally.
Yeah.
The display is all about practical stuff. Navigation, package instructions, real-time route updates, perhaps. It's about efficiency.
Cutting down time on the road.
Precisely. Helping drivers be faster, more accurate. It shows Amazon isn't just, like, chasing a metaverse fad. They're looking at AR for real operational gains.
That's a really practical application. Utility over novelty.
Right, and it's interesting because they've tried audio only with Echo frames before. This is a much bigger step.
Yeah, full AR. They're joining Meta, Google, Snap in that space. They are. And the big question this raises, I think, is whether Amazon's scale and this sort of practical focus could finally push AR glasses mainstream. Make them something lots of people actually use.
That'll be fascinating to watch. Okay, so from seeing the world differently to hearing it better, Spotify lossless audio. It's finally here.
Yes. The wait is over for many premium users.
We've been hearing about this since, 2021?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Now you can get 24-bit, 44.1 kilohertz FLAC streaming.
Okay, FLAC. Break that down a bit. What does that mean for, the average listener?
Sure. So FLAC is a lossless format. It means much, much less compression compared to standard streaming. You're getting audio that's, well, a lot closer to what the artist recorded in the studio, more detail, more dynamic range.
So you might actually hear things in songs you hadn't noticed before.
Absolutely. Little nuances, instrument textures. It can be quite a noticeable difference, especially if you have decent headphones.
Right. How do you get it? Is it automatic?
You should get a notification once it rolls out to your account. Then you just need to pop into the audio quality settings in the app and select lossless.
Simple enough.
It is. But one big heads up, these files are much larger.
The data usage.
Exactly. So definitely recommend downloading or streaming over Wi-Fi. Unless you've got an unlimited data plan, you'll chew through your mobile data otherwise.
Good tip. And what about Bluetooth? Like, most of us use wireless earbuds. Does lossless even matter then?
That's a really common question, and yes, it still matters. Even though Bluetooth itself involves some compression, you're starting with a much higher quality source.
Okay, so better in, better out, basically.
That's a good way to put it. The source quality for that Bluetooth transmission is significantly improved, so you should still hear a benefit. The foundation is just better.
Gotcha. Okay, sticking with audio. Beats is apparently expanding its Power Beats line. New Power Beats Fit earbuds coming this fall. Looks like something for the gym crowd.
That's right. These are positioned as the successor to the Beats Fit Pro. Expected around September 30th, 2025, maybe, for about $199.99.
Okay, what are the specs looking like?
Pretty packed. You've got Apple's H1 chip in there.
For the easy pairing in Siri.
Exactly. Active noise canceling, which is great for workouts. IPX4 sweat and water resistance, so good for sweat, maybe rain, but don't go swimming.
Right. Standard stuff for workout buds.
Yeah. Plus personalized spatial audio, and the battery life looks solid up to 30 hours total with the case.
Sounds good. But I heard something interesting. Didn't the original Powerbeats Pro 2 have heart rate sensing? And these
That's a keen observation, yeah.
Yeah.
Reportedly, these new Powerbeats Fit won't have the heart rate sensor.
Why drop that on a fitness-focused product?
It suggests maybe a slight strategy shift, perhaps focusing purely on delivering really high-performance audio and durability for workouts at a, slightly more accessible price point than trying to be an all-in-one tracker.
Maybe acknowledging people already have Apple Watches or Fitbits.
Could be. It helps them carve out their niche, focusing on what Beats does best sound and style while keeping it workout ready. It's an interesting choice, definitely.
Let's shift gears now to the topic that's just everywhere, AI.
Hard to avoid.
And we're starting big, financially big. OpenAI, ChatGPT folks signed a massive deal with Oracle, like $300 billion massive.
Yeah, it's colossal. One of the largest cloud contracts ever. It's set to begin in 2027, and it's part of this huge initiative OpenAI is calling Project Stargate.
Project Stargate. Sounds ambitious. What's the deal there?
It's way beyond just renting servers. They're partnering to build out dedicated new data centers specifically for advanced AI. And get this, the power required.
How much?
Estimated 4.5 gigawatts.
Gigawatts. How much is that in real terms?
Enough to power around 4 million homes.
Wow. Okay. That is staggering. That really highlights the energy cost of AI, doesn't it?
And it absolutely does. It's this massive, often hidden footprint of advanced AI. It also shows OpenAI diversifying beyond just Microsoft Azure.
Spreading the load, I guess.
And for Oracle, a huge win. Puts them right in the major leagues for AI infrastructure. Their stock jumped, naturally. Project Stargate is basically OpenAI ensuring they have the custom horsepower needed for whatever huge models come next.
Future-proofing their AI ambitions.
Right.
Okay, so that's the infrastructure. But AI is also getting super practical.
Yeah.
Like this company, Sierra, building AI agents for customer service that actually do stuff.
Yes, this is a fantastic example of AI moving beyond chatbots to actual task completion. Sierra's model is really interesting. It's outcome-based. Meaning they only charge their clients when the AI agent successfully resolves an issue autonomously.
Whoa, okay, give me an example.
All right, imagine you buy something, it arrives broken, you take a photo, upload it. The AI agent analyzes it, checks the warranty, confirms the damage, and boom, automatically processes the claim and ships you a replacement. No human involved.
That's impressive. And fast.
Or think even bigger. Refinancing your home, maybe?
Yeah.
Guided and processed entirely by an AI agent handling all that complex, regulated stuff.
Okay, that's a massive leap.
It really is. These agents are designed for complexity. For companies, it slashes the cost per contact. For you, the customer, it could mean way faster, smoother resolutions. It really changes the whole customer service game.
But all this AI power, AI generating content, it brings up worries, right? I saw OpenAI's own CEO, Sam Altman, admitted he basically doesn't trust the internet anymore. Called it AI slop.
He did, and that's a pretty stark warning coming from him, isn't it? It really flags this growing issue of digital integrity.
What's causing the slop, according to him?
It's a mix of things. He mentioned users maybe unconsciously starting to talk like chatbots, the constant AI hype cycle, platform incentives that reward quantity. It all blends together, making things feel artificial.
And it's not just a feeling, is it?
No, research suggests maybe 30–40% of active web pages already have AI-generated text. And worse, people often find AI content just as credible as human stuff.
Oof. That's a recipe for misinformation.
Exactly. Or just a flood of low-quality derivative content drowning out genuine stuff. It really raises an important question about how we navigate this.
So what do we do? How do we deal with this?
It really puts the onus on us, We need better critical thinking skills, better media literacy. We have to constantly question sources, look for signs of AI generation. And we need to push for transparency, clear labeling when something is AI made.
It's like learning a new way to read the internet.
Kind of, yeah. It's about discerning reality in a space that's getting fuzzier.
Which leads us straight into safety concerns, especially for younger users. The FTC is now looking into AI chatbots and their impact on kids and teens.
Yeah, that's a significant move. The FTC is formally asking companies OpenAI, Meta, Google, Snap about how they assess potential harms. This follows some really tragic reports. Teens dying by suicide after interactions with AI companions.
That's incredibly serious.
Yeah.
Are these AI interactions actually encouraging harm?
The concern is that they can, sometimes, maybe through manipulative communication, forming unhealthy attachments, or even directly suggesting harmful actions in some cases. It's complex, but the potential for negative influence is real.
And lawmakers are noticing, too.
Definitely. There's a California bill, SB 243, that's close to passing. It would mandate safety protocols for AI and potentially hold companies liable for harm.
So real consequences are on the table.
Absolutely. It shows this tension. How do we innovate rapidly but also build in robust protections, especially for kids? We're also seeing platforms react like Bluesky adding age verification in some states to comply with local laws, restricting DMs, adult content for unverified users.
It's a move towards stricter controls.
It is. It highlights this urgent need to balance the excitement around AI with serious safeguards for well-being.
Okay, shifting from deep safety issues to, well, ads. AI is even changing the commercials we see during streaming. Roku's getting into generative AI for ads.
Yeah, Roku's a huge player in the US streaming market, right? Smart TVs, streaming sticks. Their CFO announced plans to use generative AI to help small and medium-sized businesses make their own ads.
How would that work?
The idea is these smaller companies, maybe ones without big ad budgets, could use AI tools to quickly generate, quote, very well-produced commercials, maybe in minutes.
So, like, a local pizza place could just type in some prompts and get a video ad.
Potentially, yeah. Custom visuals, voiceovers, the whole thing. It really lowers the barrier for advertising on streaming platforms, democratizes it in a way.
Which means we're probably going to see a lot more ads
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a lot more AI-generated ones.
Expect it, yeah. More unique ads, more targeted ads, but also, yeah, more AI ads. Which brings back that authenticity question, doesn't it? Will they feel genuine? Will we get ad slop?
Ad slop.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. It's definitely going to change the viewing experience.
For sure. It's a big shift in how brands might reach you, moving towards hyper-customization and speed.
Okay, let's switch gears completely to gaming. Cloud gaming is getting a boost from NVIDIA GeForce now. Sounds like high-end performance without the high-end PC.
Exactly. This is really cool for gamers. Ultimate members on GeForce now, in some cities, can now stream games with performance basically equivalent to an RTX 5080 graphics card.
Whoa, that's top tier. What kind of resolutions and frame rates are we talking?
Up to 5K resolution at 120 frames per second, which is incredibly smooth and detailed. They're also adding something called cinematic quality streaming, or CQS mode.
Cinematic quality, so prioritizing visuals.
Likely, yeah. Optimizing for detail and fidelity, maybe for slower-paced, graphically rich games, rather than pure lowest latency for competitive shooters, for example.
Makes sense. How does it actually perform, though? Like, over different internet types?
Tests look pretty impressive. Over wired Ethernet, people are seeing like 115, 120 Ps in demanding games like Cyberpunk 2077 with super low ping, like 4 milliseconds.
That's basically native performance.
Pretty close. Wi-Fi is still good, though less consistent, maybe up to 90 Ps in-game with around 10 meters lag. And even 5G mobile data can deliver a solid 60 Ps, though the lag is more noticeable, maybe 26 meters, but still playable for many games.
So it really makes high-end gaming accessible without buying a $2,000 graphics card.
Absolutely. It detaches the experience from the hardware. You just need a good connection and a subscription. It's a big deal for the future of gaming.
And speaking of powerful tech in your pocket, you can now run a proper AI chatbot locally, right on your iPhone, offline.
Yes. It feels incredibly futuristic, doesn't it? This is possible because of quantized open source LLMs.
Quantized, meaning compressed.
Essentially, yeah. Highly compressed models like Llama or Quinn, apps like LLM Farm or MLC Chat, let you download and run these right on, say, an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max.
And the big selling point is privacy, right? Nothing leaves the phone.
Exactly. Complete privacy, no data sent to the cloud, no subscription fees. It all happens on your device.
Okay, but how good are they? Can they compete with ChatGPT?
They're not quite as powerful or knowledgeable as the big cloud models, naturally, but for specific tasks, quick questions, summarizing notes, brainstorming, they're surprisingly fast and capable.
Good for offline use, quick tasks.
Perfect for that. And it signals this bigger trend towards edge AI, processing on the device itself. More user control, more privacy options. It's a really interesting development.
Definitely. Okay, finally, let's touch on digital well-being, especially for families. PlayStation has launched a new parental controls app.
Yeah, the PlayStation Family app. It's for iOS and Android, and it gives parents a much more convenient way to manage their kids' gaming on PS5 and PS4.
What kind of controls does it offer?
A good range. You can set playtime limits, monitor what games they're playing, and for how long, approve or deny requests for more playtime, all from your phone.
That's handy. What about spending and privacy?
Yep, covers that too. You can set spending limits for the PlayStation Store, stop those surprise V-Bucks purchases, and you can customize privacy settings, like who they can chat with online.
Sounds pretty comprehensive. Is this just PlayStation catching up or part of a bigger trend?
It definitely aligns with what Nintendo and Microsoft have been doing. They've all been improving their family safety tools. So yeah, it's part of a broader industry move towards giving parents more accessible and effective controls.
Makes sense. Balancing the fun with safety.
Exactly. As gaming becomes more central, these tools become essential, really. It shows platform holders are taking that responsibility more seriously. Listening back to all this, we've seen today how rapidly AI and personalized tech are just weaving into everything, enhancing entertainment, simplifying tasks like customer service, but also raising these profound questions about what's real online, the AI slop, and protecting kids.
It's a double-edged sword.
It really is. This mix of incredible power and, frankly, potential pitfalls, it leaves us with a critical challenge, doesn't it? How do we, as users, as a society, build up the media literacy, the ethical frameworks, the sheer critical thinking needed to navigate this? How do we make sure all this convenience doesn't erode genuine human connection or our ability to think critically and discern truth? It makes you wonder what stands out to you about how AI is changing your world right now.
That's a great question to ponder. Thanks for tuning in to Bite-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.